another check of the beaver traps on our quest for the 100-pound beaver. Today we'll just kind of do a quick run through the traps, check them, reset anything, and then I got a whole bunch of more gear with me, and we'll probably go around and do a little more setting and see what we can come up with. I went over to the golf course today and pulled up all the rest of my gear, which there was a pile of stuff there. No more beavers, and I grabbed my quad and my wagon and see what we got going on down here. This will look still set. You can just take the end of your stick and put it in between the jaws and tap it. Easy to tell if your trap's set or not still. This one I'd have to say is, oh, I see it there too. It's still set. And my waders, I don't know if you can see that, but I got hung up on a barbed wire fence. Might have to go shopping for a new pair. So yeah, we'll go over to the other house, have a look around, and then we'll figure out a couple other trap locations. See you at the other house. Well, we'll go down and have a look. Ouch. The foothold trap's still there. I'll refix it up with more lure on it or something. That one's still set. Grab a little bit long stick. Well, I think there's a run right there, and probably another one right over there. Only problem with this one, I know it's fairly deep right out here. Not going to be able to do too much with that one. Especially a big hole in my waders. Well, we'll come over here and have a look. Whoa! Too deep. Must have been a old bit of a run there, because yeah, this kind of sucks with my waders like this. We'll fix this guy up. We'll try a different kind of lure on there. We'll turn you back on here. We'll try a couple more sets. We'll go from there. Well, I've picked this spot here at the rock, and we're gonna set a number 4 Victor jump trap on our ground wire. I got enough water out here, so it should work. I got my big weight. That's the corner bit off of a D7 dozer, or it might be off of a D6. It's really muddy right here. So I usually just take a piece of wire from my rebar stake to the trap, just to hold it there while I'm setting it so the trap don't slide down the ground wire. I think I'll wear my gloves. Just in case I trap myself. So, there's the trap set. Let's see what we got. my pan tension where I want it. My rebar stake. I'll put it up here. There's my trap. Just went in. Here I'm just going to kind of add a couple little sticks here. A couple little kind of guide sticks. Then on this side, this one's going to be out a little bit further than this one because my trap's off to the side. So he's going to swim in, his nose is going to touch this, and he's going to have to put his feet down. Got him. I'm just going to smear some on this rock. That one. And we'll use this one. A little bit of this. Well, that set's complete. It looks pretty good. Maybe I'll give it a minute to let the water settle, and then I'll show you what it all looks like. So the way that it said, it should catch him by his right front foot when he goes in. And then it's on, I think there's about 18 feet of cable, 1/8 cable, and it has a lock on it. So it can only go down, slide down, can't come back up. But if you got lots of good locations for foot traps, I sure like using them. Especially on beavers that have been trapped before and conibears. They just seem to work a lot better. I'm gonna have to go and buy a new pair of waders. These ones they're garbage now. Well, and just over here, I found one run. It's the water is pretty low in the run, but there is some chewed sticks there. So There has been a beaver going into that run. So let's go over and take a look at it. And we're gonna put a conibear in that one. So here's this old run here. And I did have some peeled sticks and whatnot. I cleaned a bunch of it out. It's not very deep, but so that's about, it's about a foot of water there. So it might work out. We'll set one there anyways. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. The only thing, I'll open my trigger up a little wider on the trap, because probably chances are a person will catch a muskrat here too in that trap. But we'll give it a try. I might even set the trap right here and then put a stick over it, and then maybe right here off of one of these sticks that are, these roots that are hanging, I'll put some lure there. So then if a beaver comes and he wants to come smell that lure, he'll have to dive under the stick, get caught. And if a beaver is just coming in and out of here anyways, he'll get caught there too. But I guess we'll see once we put the trap in and see how deep the water is on the trap, or see how much of the trap's sticking out of the water. Well, I'll grab the trap and I'll turn you back on here in a second. So there's a look at it from this angle, and we'll go over here. And I'm using one of these Savage 330s. They're an unreal trap. And unreally scary. You do not want your hand or finger caught in this thing. You will go to the doctor for broken bones. That looks pretty good in there. I'll take my wire. We'll tie that chunk off there. Just like that. I'm going to go with a little lure there. Put a little grass on the edges. I'm pretty confident that if a beaver does come through, we'll make a catch here. I think we'll head over to the other beaver house and we'll go set a couple sets up over there. Try and do another foothold trap and maybe a couple more 330s. Because the beavers are still coming out of that house. I don't know where, but they're avoiding any of the traps that are set there. So we might have to investigate the runs that we're set in. Investigate what runs we are set in right now and maybe make a few changes and add a couple more traps. So I've chosen this here as a set location. This is one of their slides where they're going up, harvesting sticks and whatnot. They might be using it right now, probably not. But I'm really pressed to find good spots to put traps right now. So I'm gonna put one here and then I'm gonna put a lure stick up here. So if they're swimming by and they smell the lure, they're gonna wanna naturally just come up here, and so that's what I'm gonna do here. Really hard to set anywhere else. The water's so shallow. The real only negative I can say about these traps is they're so strong that when something gets caught in it, it's bending the jaws. But I think right there will be a great spot. As you can see, the waders are gone. They're no longer of any use. They're ripped right down to the boot part. Hammer that down in there, and I'm just actually just gonna stake off right to it. Easy peasy. Now I'll just come back and put a bit of my lure down there, and hopefully this one will make a catch. We're gonna go over to the beaver house and we're gonna set one more out there. And then I might have found one more spot down the ways. This will be our next set location here. This set I'm using a 330 Belial. Another hard hitting trap. Another trap you don't want your fingers anywhere near when it closes. This one might be a little challenging. It's the mud's only unthawed about 6 inches down, and I'm right into the frozen ground. I'll have to, maybe it's a little more unthawed up here. This here spot I'm going to have to go up to the truck and grab a chunk of rebar. Then I can pound it in there. There's my wire here. then yeah, I'm just gonna go right here. We'll give them a double whammy of the potion. Well, we'll go back over to that other run that we just found. We'll grab a couple sticks and we'll go set it up. And then we'll see how we're going to take our trap and we're going to put it right here. I had used this spot previously, a couple years ago. It was good. So I think the beavers are probably coming out somewhere still and swimming out this way or come back in this way. I'm sure it'll make a catch. And we're going to use one of these Savages 330s. I don't got a whole bunch of these traps, but the ones I do have, I sure enjoy using. And I think I'm going to take my anchor wire. And that's all I'm going to do there for that set. Pretty simple. And there's that run there where the beavers come in. I think that trap, they're coming off to the side out this way now and coming around. Instead of going straight through, they're kind of coming this way. They're missing that trap. I should put another trap on this side. I'll get over there and show you what I'm talking about. So yeah, here's our trap here. I think that they're coming this way now and swimming that way. Because our trap's right in here. Like our run's right here. But no, the dirt's right there. She's a mystery. So we'll grab a couple sticks to anchor our trap. And just on the other side of these cattails around the corner right there, there's one more little bit of a slide that goes up towards the bank. And we'll put one there too, and we'll put some lure in it. And as far as down that way, everything's really shallow. There is a couple old runs, but the bank's all caved in on them. And there's very little water there anyways. But I guess it's not gonna hurt anything. Go explore a little. Yeah, like, there's 3 inches of water. And it goes like that for so far out there that I don't even have a long enough cable to even get my anchor out so a person could even drown them. And like they had these 2 old runs going up under the road. Actually, if you look right here in the water, right here, there's a run right there. And it goes in under these cattails. Like, we do have sticks here that the beaver's been chewing and stuff. Like, there's one, there's one. I don't know, they might just come up here and chew a stick down and sit here and eat it. But right in here under this, there's a run right here. You can see the cattails are moving. Well, there's about 16 inches of water in there. I think we're gonna have to try and put a trap there. We catch, we don't. worth a try. Got lots of spare traps to set, so here'll be another spot. I'll go grab some more gear and we'll come back and I'll turn you on. Well, we're here at this run. That runs right under here. Yeah, they're going underneath this cattail stuff here. This will be easy location to set. I'm just using an old Victor 330 here. That's there with that one. Let's see. I think on this one I'll just go and tie it off there. Again, in that spot there, it's only a couple inches of mud and then it's frozen bottom still. Well, that's gonna end this end this episode, and we'll be back tomorrow for a check and maybe add a couple more traps if we find spots. See you then.